And I'm Lance Johnson. Thank you for joining us. The voters have spoken and the ballots have been tabulated. The 1-cent sales tax in Searcy that was set to expire next year will now be permanent. Most of Armstrong's residents will tell you the dorm is out of date, and a freshman dorm tends to get plenty of wear and tear. The improvements should make the dorm a nicer place for Harding students. Reporting for HU16, I'm Lance Johnson. Arkansas is attempting to better its education, and some Harding students might benefit from the state's actions. HU16's Morgan Wrigley is live in the newsroom with more. Morgan? Here in the studio with me, I've got Dr. Jay Walls. He's the chair of the Department of Music here at Harding, and he's going to tell us a little bit about a special concert coming up this Saturday. So what's going on? ASI is very involved on Harding's campus in more ways than most realize. They offer scholarships and other opportunities for students, like the recent Washington, D.C. trip that 20 Harding students were a part of. Lance Johnson, HU16 News. Over to you, Emily. If Earth Day today has encouraged you to exercise your green thumb a little bit, the kickoff for the garden is tomorrow at noon. Reporting for HU16, I'm Lance Johnson. Over to you, Sam. If you're like me and know you should have an exercise routine, but never really get around to it, I may have a solution for you. Harding's HU Heal has availability for you to get paired up with a personal trainer. I spoke with Tyler Shostak for more of what that looks like. One of Searcy's homegrown businesses is expanding, and its focus is on more than just a haircut. Downtown Searcy is crawling with locally owned small businesses. One of these is a salon and barbershop that is expanding to become more than just a place to get a haircut. Sulphur Springs Curated Style completed its name change and expansion in 2020. It's named after the creek that brought people here in the early 1800s. Co-owner Wes Rains says it's not just about the cut and style, but the conversation.
So I wanted to create a space that was good and it was acceptable for people to freely and openly express ideals.
And business is growing. They've added on to their historic building to separate the barbershop and salon spaces. And judging from his success, it appears his customers appreciate that.
Yeah, we've gotten nothing but love and support from the community, even people that don't come in for hair services, come in to shop our goods and products.
Wes also hopes that the expansion will inspire surrounding businesses to expand their piece of historic downtown Searcy. The next time you're looking for a haircut, or maybe just needing a place to hang out and relax, Sulphur Springs Curated Style has you covered. You can find out more about Sulphur Springs Curated Style on their company's website at sulphurspringsar.com. Lance Johnson, HU16 News. Back to you, Emily. I went and took a look at a newer restaurant in Searcy that is looking to add competition to the coffee market. There are several coffee shops in Searcy for residents to choose from. Seems like lately there's almost too many options. But only one of those choices also proudly serves chicken.
Hi, can I get an original chicken sandwich meal and a chocolate espresso shake to drink?
Nova Joe's chose Searcy to be the home of their third location in July of last year. Their menu offers a wide variety of beverages from lattes to Red Bull mixers. Combine that with their breakfast and lunch chicken sandwiches and it makes for a restaurant fit for all 3 meals of the day. Nova Joe's has been slowly winning people over, large in part to their occasional free food offerings that bring people to try it out. I spoke with general manager of the location, Isaac Tarrant, about how Searcy has been responding to the new business.
So when something new comes into their, life, I think it can be kind of a slow adoption of these new things, but we're gaining a lot of traction each day, and we're working hard to do that, and people are coming around. I'm really excited about it.
So if you're ever looking to mix up your usual spot to eat and want to help a new business in Searcy find its feet, check out Nova Joe's. If you're interested in checking them out, Nova Joe's is currently offering a free 16-ounce Irish cream cold brew in honor of St. Patrick's Day until 7 tonight. Reporting for HU16, I'm Lance Johnson. Last week, Arthur Brooks spoke at Harding University as a part of the American Study Institute's lecture series. The ASI lectures are well known in the area and attract large crowds, but bringing speakers to Harding's campus is not the only role of this distinguished organization. When you hear the acronym ASI, you may think of the ASI Lecture Series. This series has hosted the likes of President George Bush, Governor Asa Hutchinson, Tony Dungy, and most recently, the Harvard professor and best-selling author, Arthur Brooks. What you may not realize is that there is much more to the American Studies Institute than just the lecture series.
At the National Education Program Workshop in Searcy, Arkansas. At the classroom lectern is Dr. Clifton L. Gaines, Jr., noted young historian.
We're discussing today one of the most precious gifts on earth, American citizenship.
The program began in 1953 as the School of American Studies. The goal was to increase the understanding of the institutions, values, and ideas of liberty and democracy. In 1988, the program was expanded and renamed to the current American Studies Institute. ASI now puts together a wide variety of events along with the lecture series. These include an annual breakfast on Veterans Day, where all those that have served are invited to campus to be thanked for their service and bravery, and the annual remembrance of 9/11, where flags are placed all around Harding's front lawn to commemorate those who were lost that day. In an interview with Dr. J.R. Duke, the president of the American Studies Institute, he stated the program is more than just bringing speakers for the lecture series, but creating events and opportunities that bring people from all over to Searcy, Arkansas. His goal is that everything ASI puts together will invite conversation on whatever the topic may be. ASI is very involved on Harding's campus in more ways than most realize. They offer scholarships and other opportunities for students, like the recent Washington, D.C. trip that 20 Harding students were a part of. Lance Johnson, HU16 News. Over to you, Emily.